Hey, happy Friday, everyone. Hope you are doing well. It is a beautiful day here in San Diego, a beautiful December morning. It's about, what, close to 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm getting ready for work. Beautiful day, like I said. For some reason, Fridays have a different tone to it. Is it because it's right before the weekend? Maybe. But anyways, this is In the Raw, unscripted, unpracticed, unedited conversation. We've been talking about how to make a difference. And we were made to make a difference. We were all made to make a difference. We are put on this earth to make a difference in somebody's life. And we've particularly been talking about making a difference on the other side of the wall. What does that mean? Well, we've built walls around ourselves and so that we don't interact with people we're not comfortable with, let's put it that way. And we need to break down those walls. And I want to go back to the word compassion. We've talked about it in the previous videos. If we're going to break down walls and make a difference, we need compassion for those that are different than us, for those that are living different lifestyles, for those that are less fortunate than us, for those that look different, and for those that we don't like. And there's a story in the book of Acts, chapter 10, and this is about two people, Cornelius and Peter. And I'm going to read it because there's a very interesting story about this here. Book of Acts, if you're not familiar, it's in the Bible. It's many times referred to as the fifth gospel. It is an account of how the church began after Jesus left and what the people were doing, his followers, how they began, and how it just kind of took off. And it says this: in the city of Caesarea, there was a man named Cornelius, a Roman army officer in what was called the Italian unit. He was a religious man. He and all the others who lived in his house were worshipers of the true God. He gave much of his money to help the poor people and always prayed to God. One afternoon, about 3 o'clock, Cornelius had a vision. He clearly saw an angel from God coming to him and saying, "Cornelius." Staring at the angel and feeling afraid, Cornelius said, "What do you want, sir?" The angel said to him, "God has heard your prayers and has seen your gifts to the poor. He remembers you and all you have done. Send some men now to the city of Joppa to get a man named Simon, who is also called Peter. He is staying with someone who's also named Simon, and is a leather worker who has a house besides the sea." The angel who spoke to Cornelius left. Then Cornelius called two of his servants and a soldier. The soldier was a religious man and one of his close helpers. Cornelius explained everything to these three men and sent them to Joppa. The next day they were coming near Joppa about noon when Peter was going up to the roof to pray. He was hungry and wanted to eat. But while they were preparing the food, for Peter to eat, he had a vision. He saw something coming down through the open sky. It looked like a big sheep being lowered to the ground by its four corners. In it were all kinds of animals, reptiles, and birds. Then a voice said to him, "Get up, Peter, kill anything you hear and eat it." But Peter said, "I can't do that, Lord. I've never eaten anything that is not pure or fit to be used for food." But the voice said to him again, "God has made these things pure. Don't say they're unfit to eat." This happened 3 times. Then the whole thing was taken back up into heaven. Peter wondered what the vision meant. The men Cornelius sent had found Simon's house. They were standing at the door, and they asked, "Is Simon Peter staying here?" While Peter was still thinking about the vision, the Spirit said to him, "Listen, 3 men are looking for you. Get up and go downstairs. Go to these men without wondering if it's all right because I sent them." So Peter went downstairs and said to them, "I think I'm the man you're looking for. Why did you come here?" And the men said, a holy angel told Cornelius to invite you to his house. He is an army officer. He is a good man, one who worships God, and all the Jewish people respect him. The angel told him to invite you to this house so that you can listen to what you have to say, so he can listen to what you have to say. Peter asked the men to come in and stay for the night. The next day, Peter got ready and went away with the 3 men. Some of the believers from Joppa went with him. The next day, they came to the city of Caesarea. Cornelius was waiting for them and had already gathered his relatives, close friends, and at his house. When Peter entered the house, Cornelius met him. He fell down at Peter's feet and worshipped him. But Peter told him, "Get up," Peter said. "Stand up. I'm only a man like you." Peter continued talking with Cornelius. Then Peter went inside and saw a large group of people gathered there. Peter said to the people, "You understand that it is against our law for a Jew to associate with or visit anyone who is not a Jew. But God has shown me that I should not consider anyone unfit or say they are not pure." And then Acts 10:34, a few verses later, says, Peter began to speak. I really understand now that to God every person is the same. To God every person is the same. This reminds me of a song that I learned when I was about 5 years old, and I still remember it to this day, and it says, "Jesus loves the little children, all the children of the world, red and yellow, black and white. They are precious in his sight. Jesus loves the little children of the world." You see, we need to make a difference on the other side of the wall. We need to make a difference on the other side of the wall that we have built. And I don't know what's on the other side of your wall. Everyone has a wall they built. I want you to think about this for a moment. Who or what is on the other side of your wall? What do you need to do to break down that wall to make a difference? To make a difference in somebody's life. Doesn't matter what they look like. Doesn't matter what they think. It doesn't matter where they're from. It doesn't matter what they believe in. It doesn't matter. Anything matters. They are people just like you and me. And what God has cleansed, we can't call it unfit. All right, I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Have a great weekend. We will talk to you soon.